here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while, but do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. If you're of the over 700 regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. Before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Instagram, X, socials down below in the description. Also, link to that Joker Voice merch store. Great way to support the channel. All right, we have a WWE legend glazing the newest NXT arrival. Tony Khan is lying in an interview with Yahoo Finance. And a WWE superstar's injury has ripple effects heading into major events. Just some of the stories in and around professional wrestling. So what do you say? Let's get started.
And here we go.
Now we're going to start with something that wrestling fans have been saying was a mistake from its inception, and that is making Smackdown a 3-hour show on Friday night. We were told that it would eventually move back to a 2-hour format. Then we were told that it's going to be a 3-hour show for the foreseeable future. Well, in a case of I'll believe it when I see it, according to PW Insider, USA Network is introducing a new original crime drama, big surprise there, in the month of August. But starting July 4th, Independence Day, Smackdown will free us from that 3rd hour and return to a 2-hour format.
Can I get an amen?
Now, we're going to talk about a name that we've mentioned here before and also on Wednesday Night is Overbooked, and that is the NXT's newest acquisition, the Glamour, Blake Monroe. I mean, even WWE legends have taken to their platforms to weigh in not just on her arrival, but giving predictions on how well she will do. One of these from Busted Open Radio Podcast is WWE legend Bubba Ray Dudley. Now, he has said, and I'm paraphrasing here, Blake Monroe caught his eye from the body of work with the other company, AEW. He also said that she has maxed her potential there and that Blake didn't have enough talent around her for her to get any better within that company. Now, while he's not wrong, we all know what Bubba Ray really wanted to say, don't we?
She's hot, definitely hot.
And let's take a look at AEW and their president, Tony Khan, and the latest in his list of, how should I say, questionable statements. Now, right before AEW's Grand Slam Mexico event, Tony Khan sat down for an interview with Yahoo Finance. Now, in the usual propping up of his company, he said that viewership from cable TV has grown year over year.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Now, in a report from awfulannouncing.com, I'll leave the link to that report down below in the description. Despite getting its second media rights deal with Warner Bros. Discovery, which includes simulcasting on Max, Tony Khan's claims are just false. In fact, the first fiscal quarter of 2022 was the last time AEW's flagship show Dynamite saw positive viewership over the previous quarter. And for further context, since its peak viewership, which was in fiscal quarter 2 of 2021, just the Raw numbers alone show that viewership for AEW's flagship show Dynamite is down 44%. And finally, we spent some time talking about this last week on Wednesday Night is Overbooked, and that is the injury to the two-time WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Now, according to WrestleVotes, WWE hoped the injury wasn't that serious, but sources are saying due to the fact that her injury is going to require surgery, a best-case scenario of a Liv Morgan return to action is either late December of this year or early January of 2026. Needless to say, this has had a devastating ripple effect through many aspects of WWE creative.
That's putting it mildly.
In particular, when it comes to the all-female premium live event, Evolution, set for July 13th, as Liv and her match played a major role in multiple aspects of the overall show. Now, thus, much of the show is being scrapped, and they're starting from square one. Now, her match itself was obviously going to involve the women's tag team titles with Liv Morgan and her partner, Raquel Rodriguez, which, according to PW Insider, the women's tag team titles are not going to be vacated. So if there's a silver lining of this, is that Liv Morgan's absence will provide an opportunity for others to step up. And this should provide some pretty interesting stories going forward, which not only I will explore here on this channel, but 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on this channel, me and the guys will be playing out our own storylines. That and a whole lot more, including Night of Champion predictions. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.
Toodles! I say you better